Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, that's live stream.
I still got to make up the breakout room.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Yeah, join the room, Mr. Hooks.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Potts, what does your client want to do as it relates to the sentencing today?
We went over the pre-sentence report, Your Honor. We're ready to proceed.
You got a pre-sentence report, right?
Yes, I said we went over the pre-sentence report and we're ready to proceed.
All right, I don't have a recommendation, probation recommendation. I do.
Your Honor, Mr. Hooks wants to schedule a bench trial. Pay his reinstatement fees.
Mr. Hooks doesn't owe any reinstatement fees. All right, sir. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Adrian Hooks. Are you there, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now let's go back on the record with Mr. Adrian Hooks. Mr. Adrian Hooks, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. The counsel indicates you want a bench trial?
Yes.
All right, that's going to be June 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m., sir.
Okay.
All right. All right. Now let's go back on the record with Miss Charlotte Gibbs. Ms. Gibbs, the offer today for you would be, I have pleading to a failure to display. Oh, he's willing to dismiss the other matters because you paid that careless, well, you haven't finished paying that ticket. That is a 3-point ticket. I did indicate before I was cut off that that ticket was had during the pandemic, and I've routinely allowed those tickets to be set aside because there was a lot going on. We're still in a pandemic as far as I'm concerned, but there was a lot going on. And I don't know if Ms. Gibbs was represented by counsel. That was in the middle of the pandemic on May 6, 2020. And that was entered into the system on May the 19th, 2020. That went into default on 9/17/2020. So I'm gonna, if your client wishes, I can set that default aside. I see she's paid $300 toward a $354 fine, which would normally be a lot less than that, but it was late fees attached to that. Now we can either leave it the same, or we can allow her to be heard on that ticket as well. I've already set aside SP 108-19441. That was a failure to stop ticket that I had last year. Now, do you need some more time to discuss this with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, just for the record, the reason why I dismissed all the other matters was because the 2 years are going to be up very quickly on the careless driving.
Right, I understand. All right,
so it really would be a disservice to her to do anything with that careless driving, Your Honor, because it's going to be.
Put your appearance on the record, Counselor.
May it please His Honorable Court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the city. So I was trying to make it the least harmful for her in this matter, since she already been carrying it for 2 years.
Let's say this, that the ticket's going to drop off in 2 years, or are they going to drop off in 3 years?
Tickets drop off, points drop off in 2 years.
It's going to last 3 years.
I believe it's 2. But you could be right. But that's the reason why, Your Honor. So if not, then I will have to totally redo the offer, and it will be points incurred, which will be starting today, not 2020.
Well, that's if she accepts the offer. She has already paid. Well, has she paid any other related civil infractions? Not that I see. So I'll give you an opportunity, Miss Perkins Moore to discuss this matter thoroughly with your client. If she's satisfied with, you know, just keeping the 3 points on there, they will, in my understanding, they'll be on there for another year. But then she just pays the rest of the $54 and will dismiss all the other matters. If you want to see if you can do better, then I'll give you an opportunity to, but I just want her to understand thoroughly what's going on, and so she can make an informed decision.
Okay.
All right, join the room one more time, please. All right. Little. Is Little supposed to be on the docket today, Counselor?
Yes,
Yeah, I said 10 o'clock. All right. Who is Prince family bloodline?
That's you.
me,
All right.
Al.
All right, very well. Okay. Let's wait on Ms. Williams, Ms. Perkins Moore to come out so we can close that out quickly.
Should I put this back on mute?
All right. Ms. Perkins Moore, are you back? Not yet. All right, Mr. Gay, I got you checked. I have you checked in. Who's on Jackie's iPhone?
I am, Your Honor, Jacqueline Goodson.
Goodson, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Mr. Gay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You've been here before, Ms. Goodson?
No, sir.
All right, do you need some drug treatment, ma'am?
No, I do not.
You need to put some clothes on, ma'am.
I
You're
have
not
clothes.
gonna, you have a robe on?
No, I have a sweater on.
It looks like a robe.
No, it's a shirt. It's a sweater. It's a sweater.
All right. Do you need some drug treatment, ma'am?
No, I do not.
All right, we'll see about that. Send me the allegation on Mrs. Goodson, please. If you have the actual ticket there, Miss Nash, please. And then who is on the Marquise's iPhone? I think I already checked you in. That's Lynch, Marquise Lynch.
Yeah, Marquise Lynch.
All right, I'm gonna get you out of here. Then DeJuan Lemons.
Yes.
All right. Final pretrial. Do you have a lawyer, sir?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
All right.
They was asking me, they was requesting for me to have some money, and I wasn't even working at the time.
Who was requesting that of you?
That application, you had emailed me. When I got to all them questions, they wanted to know basic
That's for the appointed counsel?
Yeah, they wanted basic
So
information.
did you tell them you weren't working?
I wasn't working. I just got a job April 12th.
That's the whole purpose of us sending you the appointed counsel form. You tell them that you weren't working and you weren't making any money, and you likely would have been granted the opportunity for an appointed counsel.
The application must misinform me, because I was under the impression that they wanted that kind of information before they went any further with even seeing whether I. So I must
No,
have.
sir. That probably would have assured you if you tell them you answer the questions. They're not making any money. You just put I don't have a job. I'm not making any money, and then that almost would assure you potentially to get an appointed counsel. That's what the whole purpose of the application is for.
It makes sense now, Your Honor. I apologize. I ain't making no excuses. I did.
Didn't say you're making excuses. I understand you misunderstood, but that's what the whole purpose of it. That's why we sent it to you, so you could tell them that you're not making any money. And once they have to make the ultimate decision, but that's what if you can afford a lawyer, you then there's no point in giving you a lawyer, granting you a lawyer by this. But if you can't afford it, if you're not working, then you're not working. And now, if you refill out the application, you're gonna have to tell them you're working. When did you start working yet?
Yes, I started April 12th, Your Honor. I worked. This is about my 5th day. I'm off the next 2 days, and I'm doing full time. So
it is a full-time job?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
I don't know what the requirements are as far as money is concerned, and how I don't know what they require as far as a baseline for how much money you're making before they appoint that counsel to you. But yeah, I wish I would have had somebody help you fill that application out, because that would have almost guaranteed you an appointed counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have a good lawyer today. Let's go back on the record with Miss Charlotte Gibbs. Miss Gibbs, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Miss Perkins Moore, Miss Gibbs, are you there?
Yes.
Miss Gibbs, do you understand now why it's so important to have a lawyer?
Yeah.
Now you're mad. You come in there, you had a big smile on your face when you first walked in the room, and now you frown.
Because I did everything I had to do to even get my license back. And now she's telling me there is a possibility I could lose my license over 3 points over an old ticket. And I worked hard to get my license back.
Miss Gibbs, Listen. She's telling you that it is a possibility. I would only see that possibility in that if you have too many points on your driver's license.
I got 6 of them right now. If I get one more,
Well,
I
then
lose my license.
you already should have, this should be a part of the 6, but I would guess.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
this is something that was entered into back in, when it went into default, that those points were assessed back in 2020. So that should be a part of the 6. Come on, put the smile back on your face. So where is it? Where is the smile? All right. You know, but more importantly, and I understand how important and I appreciate how important that is to you. But more importantly, do you understand why I'm telling you you should have a lawyer?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
This is why. When you pay a civil infraction, something that you can pay anytime, people don't understand that you're automatically admitting responsibility just by paying it. You should come to court whenever you get a ticket, and you should not pay civil infraction if you don't know the ramifications of it. But when you read the back of that ticket, it says, do you want to set a court date? You want to plead responsible, or you want to plead responsible with an explanation? Well, that explanation, responsible explanation, is just like pleading responsible, and you may get some fines and costs reduced, but it's still going to go to the Secretary of State, and it's still going to give you those points because you're admitting responsibility. You're admitting to everybody by paying that I was careless driving that day. But I know that those points were probably going to be assessed at the time when the thing went into default. Now, the unfortunate part about your situation is that those things went into default during the pandemic, and you know, a lot of people didn't know what was going on during that time. But Ms. Perkins Moore, what does your client want to do about these other tickets?
Your Honor, I explained that to her, and at this point in time, Your Honor, I'm really not sure because I tried to explain to her, but she still doesn't seem to have a grasp of what I was trying to explain to her about taking the that this would be set aside. She would plead guilty with the 3 points, and the other matters would be dismissed. And I don't, Miss, do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
All right, so here's the deal. Let me see if I can explain it a little better to you. What you have here is, in all likelihood, these 3 points are already on your driving record.
Mm-hmm.
Because these went into default 2 years ago. And what happens when they either go into default or when you pay them, then they will they hit the Secretary of State as soon as that happens. So I'm confident that these things went into default. Now, I know they went into default in 2020. I'm confident that these are part of the 6 points. And Ms. Nash, can you do me a favor and send us a copy of that of her driving SOS driving record, please?
Ms. Gibbs?
Ms. Gibbs, yes, please. So basically today, if you're satisfied with those 6 points on your driving record and you have a driver's license, all the other cases will be dismissed and you'll just owe the $54 remaining. If you want to try and bring those 3 points back, and those 3 points should be on your driver's license for 3 years at the time from the time that you got them. So at least I don't know where the other 2 points, the other 3 points came from, but those 3 points will be on your driving record from the time that you got them 3 to 3 years after that. If you want to keep it like this, then at least those 3 points should be off your driver's license next May. I don't know about the other 3 points, but at least the 3 points will be off your driver's license next May. And then everything else today will be dismissed. That's the offer that the city attorney has allowed you. Since you got the 3 points, you paid a lot of money, $300, you owe another $54. Everything else will be dismissed. If you want to contest the matter and see if you can get the 3 points off your license, the city attorney's already indicated that his offer is going to include some points. But you still have a right to take the matter to trial and see if you can do better. Because I will afford you the opportunity to set aside that careless driving ticket because you had it during the pandemic. So you have to make an assessment on what you want to do.
So for my understanding is that you're saying that these 3-point tickets that you're referring to are the 6 points that I currently have.
Part of the 3 points is from what I was. Once I see your driving record, I'll get a better understanding of that.
Is there a way that once you do see the driving record that we can come back to this matter? Because I just want to make sure I understand what I'm pleading to and what I'm understanding on my record.
That's what we want you to do. We want exactly what we want you to do. And that's another point I'm going to keep on stressing it. That's why you want to talk to a lawyer. All right. Let's wait until you get the driving record. Let's pass the matter. And I want you to have that complete understanding. All right. Let's pass the matter. Let's wait till you get the driving record, and let's call the other case. Send that driving record, if you could, please, to Mrs. Perkins Moore, so she can review it as well. Okay, Miss Nash. All right, let's pass that matter. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Alvin Little, case number Z8081491. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Coleman Potts, P7607 on behalf of Mr. Little, who appears via Zoom. Mr. Little, please state your name for the record, sir.
Alvin Little.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for sentencing in this matter. I have had an opportunity to go over the pre-sentence substance abuse assessment with my client. There are no additions, deletions, corrections that need to be made at this time. However, I would like to briefly allocute on behalf of my client prior to sentencing, Your
Honor. Say that again. I'm sorry, Counselor.
I was just saying I would like to briefly allocute on behalf of my client prior to sentencing.
All right, very well. Very well.
Based on the information in the pre-sentence report, Your Honor, my client is 72 years old. He is retired from Chrysler. He also is a veteran, did 4 years in the Army. This situation is an isolated situation. It's an absolute anomaly. My client has a perfect driving record as reflected in the pre-sentence report. This is his first operating while intoxicated offense. He does not have a history of substance abuse or problems with alcohol, Your Honor. The recommendation is that he take the highway safety course and do the mad drug driving panel. I do not have an objection to the recommendation. I just would like the court to know that he is on a fixed income as he is retired. So I would ask the court to keep the fines and costs at a minimum and set this matter for a review date to check his progress after 3 months.
Very well. Anything your client want to say before I impose sentencing, Counselor?
One more thing, Your Honor, I forgot to mention to the court that he did check himself in the outpatient treatment at the Veterans Administration, I believe. And he is continuing to do that as well.
Anything your client want to say before I impose sentence?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Let me start by saying this. Thank you for your service, sir. And it appears I've read and reviewed the pre-sentence report, and everything counsel said. I agree with. For a man that's lived 72 years and not even had but this one, from far as I can see, contact with the law, then I will deem this as an anomaly. I hope this is an anomaly. It is a operating while intoxicated first offense. And I don't think I have to go over the fact with you how important it is to, if you're going to drink, sir, that you just can't be behind the wheel of a vehicle, right?
Yes.
That's the long and the short of it. And you know, that's really all I'm going to say about that. I do appreciate the fact that you've given your service to us. You've lived you've retired from Chrysler. I'm really not a retired. I'm on what do you call it? A leave from Ford Motor Company. I started Ford in '96. I put 25.8 years in. So I know the level of work you've done and the commitment that took to do that type of work. So what the sentence of the court is, I'm going to adopt the recommendation. I'm going to sentence you to 9 months probation. I will review that in 6 months, sir. I am going to have you test once per month. I am going to order the alcohol highway safety class and the victims impact panel. And I'm gonna fine you $240 for the matter, plus whatever other state fines that'll be. I think there's a list of those, and I don't have those in front of me. Ms. Nash, do you have those other fines? Those are the mandatory costs. Since you're doing the outpatient treatment, I'm gonna you can just continue that, and then there's $100 assessment fee that you haven't paid yet that you need to pay. So let's revisit this matter in 60 days. So we'll set this for a review on June the 17th. No, strike that. 6 months. We'll set this for a review on 10/17/2022. And we're going to get you those other fines and costs, but the fine for me is going to be $240. If you can sit tight, I'll get those other fines and costs so your client will know what those fines and costs are, and then we'll have you back on October 17th, 2022 for a review.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So just sit tight, Mr. Little. Are you gonna be present for the review, Mr. Potts? You don't have to be.
I mean, if the court needs me to be there, I could be there.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that everything is going smoothly, and I'll allow you to make a motion at that time, if so.
Oh, okay.
Can I down on the first pay the $100?
Just make sure your client gets this stuff paid off sooner rather than later. Like I say, let them know about the review, Mr. Potts. I'm not going to put any necessarily timetable on him, but if the sooner he pays it off, the better for him. But it's going to have to be at least paid off in the 9 months.
Yes, I told him that, Your Honor.
All right. You understand that, Mr. Little?
Yes.
All right. Any further questions? When I get that fee sheet, I'll recall it and I'll put those fees on the record. All right. Let's move on to are we done with Miss Gibbs? Oh, we didn't get, I didn't get the whatchamacallit yet. I did not get the, did you send the driver record yet, Ms. Nash?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me see, maybe I need to repopulate this thing here. Did you get a copy of that driving record yet, Ms. Perkins Moore?
Yes, I did.
All right. Let's see if I can put this. All right. Do you have any input for Ms. Gibbs?
Your Honor, just basically that she's had a lot of suspensions. I would advise her to take the offer now and just pay the $54 and let the 3 points remain on there.
That's what I was trying to figure out, was the points that you guys are referring to currently on my record.
Yes, it shows here that that's what one of the suspensions. Did you take care of everything in Warren?
Yeah, I took care of all my tickets.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So yeah, that would be 3 points for the offense here for 2019.
Okay, all right. So we're back on the record with this Charlotte Gibbs, and so you're gonna get lucky today, ma'am. And I agree with counsel as well. We're gonna set aside the default in 119-87441, and if you take the offer today, that all the other cases will be dismissed, and you will have only to pay the remaining $54. And it appears, don't hold me to it, but with that dismissal of that SP 119-87441, 3 points should fall off your record. So you would only have 3 points on your record, because that other 3 points is for the failure to stop. But here's another thing, ma'am. Your driver's license is how old are you?
I'm 31.
You're 31. You don't have a particularly good driving record. So you need to clean up your driving. I don't know if that you should go take a refresher course. I think everybody should take a refresher course, but you need to clean up your driving, and that would hopefully not get you in this predicament again. So what do you want to do? Do you want to take the recommendation of your counsel and just take the deal today?
Yes.
All right. So with that, I'm going to dismiss SP 119-603 counts 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to dismiss SP 119-87461 and SP 119-87441. I set that default aside, had just last year, and I'm going to dismiss that matter. You're going to owe another $54. When can you pay?
I can pay it by Thursday.
All right. I'm going to give you 7 days. Let's say 4/25/2022. Zoom back in on 4/25/2022 at 8:25 a.m. You zoom back in, set it for a review. Let's make sure that matter is closed out properly. If you get in here first, I can get you out real quick, ma'am. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, good luck to you. That's another $54. You should be able to pay that at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come down to the courthouse and pay that Those are the two best ways I know how to pay that. All right?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you, all right?
You as well. Thank you.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Alvin Little. Step one, hell, action date, supplemental sentence, Marco, other actions for monetary sentences by the judge. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Alvin Little. So, Mr. Little, I'll find you $245. You're gonna have a mandatory cost of JSMD $50, state cost $65, crime victims' right fee $75, supervision fee is $35 per month, and your analysis is $10 per month. There will be no attorney fees. There's also a city cost of $65. So let's see, 240, JSM 50, JSMD, state cost 65, city cost 65, crime victims' right fee 75, and 35 per month, and $10 per month. So that's going to be a total that's going to be a total of $900, sir. And that's if you stay on the probation the whole time, so you can potentially save yourself some money. And it's going to be no drinking during the pendency of this probation. If you can potentially save yourself some money if everything goes well by the review date. All right, sir? Any other questions? Am I still here? Are you still there? Where's Mr. Are they there still? All right, I don't hear them. Can you hear me, Ms. Perkins more?
I can hear you.
All right, maybe they're gone. All right, let's move on. Lynch.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Mr. Marquise Lynch. This is the city of Detroit versus Marquise Deshaun Lynch. Case numbers SP 99076681 and 207160181. Appearance for the record, please.
Linda Perkins Moore, appearing on behalf of Mr. Lynch, Your Honor.
Let me check Mr. Lynch's and see if there's anything else outstanding. State your name for the record, Mr. Lynch.
Marquise Deshaun Lynch.
All right. Let's also include in on that SP 1263 288 counts 1, and counts 2. Let's see what else we have here. All right, let's see if he has an offer in the file. I see you got a couple of payment plans you've entered into, sir. What's going on with those?
Well, really not. I thought the payment plan was over because I ended up missing one. So
you need to call them up.
I went down there. I went to 36th District recently. That's how I got this court date. I ended up paying $100 to lift the warrant. She said I ain't had no more warrants. She said I had a couple tickets, but the tickets that I went down there to pay, they was dismissed from my license. So that's what I went down there for.
I don't know what's been dismissed, but
we have a recommendation for today.
What's the recommendation for today?
That he plead to an amended charge of failure to display a ticket ending in 768 count 1 with the dismissal of count 2.
All right, why don't you get another offer from the city that includes, he has another driving while license suspended that's pending. The other 2 that we just called was a driver while license suspending and a no insurance misdemeanor. Those were had on October the 14th, 2021, and they just got into the system on April the 1st, 2022. All right, so let's get them an updated offer. Let's arraign them on those matters as well, on all the matters at least.
Okay. Linda Perkins Moore, on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor, he wishes to stand mute, waives a formal reading, and ask that any and all warrants be set aside.
All right, I'm going to get Mr. Lawson here. I'm going to enter not guilty plea on his behalf. I'm going to get Mr. Lawson here to give him an updated offer so he can, he has an absolute right to a trial. And let your client know that if he wants to go to trial on the matter. And he has, you've entered, I would suggest you contact the collections department and re-engage them on these other matters so that you can, it says that you're still into these, into that agreement so that you can get those matters put behind you. So until Mr. Goss comes in the room, I'm gonna pass these matters and then we will go to the next case. And then we'll get you an updated offer, sir. And then after that, you'll have time to speak with Ms. Perkins Moore to help you make an informed decision on how you can move forward.
Okay.
Your Honor, you need an updated offer?
Yeah, let's go. Mr. Marquise Lynch, he has an offer for, it's only 2 matters that were on the docket today. That was to plead failure to display and dismiss. There was one license never acquired, and the other one was license improper. Then he has tickets that just entered into the system at the beginning of this month. A driver's license suspended. And who's that? Who's that? A driver's license suspended and no insurance misdemeanor. So can you give him an updated offer on those tickets?
The no insurance.
He also owes on some matters that he entered into payment plans for. He owes $350 for a no ops ticket, 216 for a speeding ticket, 324 for a license improper ticket, and 122 for a license improper ticket. It appears that he made some payments, at least for the one license improper ticket, and he indicated to the court that he missed one of the payments, and therefore he thought that payment plan, he ruined his payment plan. I instructed him to call the court and try to see if he can re-engage them on that. All right, so what's the offer going to be, counsel?
The insurance would be improper plates and dismiss the other driving, no
All
driver's
right.
license.
So what we'll do, sir, is if you want to take care of these matters today, the updated offer is going to be pleading to the amended count of improper plates for the insurance ticket. That is a misdemeanor. However, I will dismiss that misdemeanor immediately upon payment of $240. That will not abstract to the Secretary of State, so that will not further give you any further suspension, and plus that will be dismissed upon payment. And then the other three matters will be dismissed with stipulation of probable cause. You can take that deal today, or you can have a trial date, sir. What would you like to do?
I'll take the deal.
All right, very well, sir. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, I'm gonna have you stand still, sir, at least till we get done with this, all right? You can put your hand down, Mr. Lynch. Mr. Lynch, do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
You understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, I do.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to October 14th, 2021 at around 1:08 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Grand River and Marine. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer, sir?
Yes, yes.
All right, on that date, were you operating a 2018 Dodge?
Yes, I was.
All right, and did on that in that 2018 Dodge, sir, did they ask you to produce some valid insurance for that vehicle?
No, they did not.
All right, well, let me ask you another way then. Did you have valid insurance on that vehicle?
Yes, I did. At the time, my insurance just expired February 5th, 2022. I think it was February 5th, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look at the paper. But at the time,
Counselor, put your appearance on the record, Mr. Goss. Where's Mr. Goss?
Yeah, tasty.
Mr. Lynch.
Yes.
Can you stand still for a minute, sir?
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Goss. Can you put your appearance on the record, counselor?
Dante Goss, on behalf of the people.
All right, Mr. Lynch has indicated to the court that he had proper valid insurance on that date and time and was not given the opportunity. I'm going to assume he wasn't given the opportunity to afford that to counsel. Would you have any objection to allowing Mr. Lynch to plead to an allowing?
No objection.
All right, let's try this, Mr. Lynch. On that date and time that we stated, Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, they did.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, I could not.
And why is that?
Because I didn't have any driver license. I had a state ID. That's it.
Very, very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's going to do the same effect. It's going to be a misdemeanor. However, I'll dismiss that misdemeanor upon payment of, I'm going to fine you $240. I'll dismiss immediately upon payment. With the stipulation of probable cause, Counselor, I'll dismiss the other matters.
Stipulate, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to dismiss the no insurance misdemeanor that was had on the same date and time. And then we will dismiss case numbers SP 9907681. I will waive the warrant fee. You will be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee. And I will dismiss 207-160-181. And I'll do the same thing. I will waive the warrant fee, and you will be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee. Sir, let's get a date when you can pay that $240.
I can pay next Friday. Not this Friday that's coming up, the previous Friday. I'll be able to make a payment.
Okay, let's
Or
give you, go ahead.
Or I was about to say Thursday, because I get paid Wednesday, so I probably can make it Thursday. But I do
All right,
work
let's
Monday
give you
through
till
Friday.
May the 2nd, 2022 for a review. Get in here that morning at 8:25, sir, so I can get you out as soon as possible. You get in here first, I can get you out very quickly, just to make sure that we close this matter out right. And then,
Okay.
in the meantime, re-engage the city, re-engage the 36th District Court as it relates to that payment plan. All right.
Okay.
All right. You got any further questions, sir?
So you said May 2nd?
May 2nd, 2022 review, 8:25. Just come in and let me know. I'll see on here that it's for a review. And if you paid it, we can close it out and dismiss the case like we said.
Okay, so all I have to do is go down there and pay $240?
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to pay $240, but you got some reinstatement fees, at least 2 reinstatement fees, and then you're gonna have to get that payment plan on those other tickets together.
Okay.
But all I'm concerned about as for today is that $240. I want you to concern yourself about the reinstatement fees so you'll know what it takes to get a valid driver's license.
Okay, so I just have to pay the reinstatement fee, then pay the $240 though. The $240.
Well,
right?
you got to engage the court on those other tickets so that you can get those paid if that's necessary for you to get a license. But we'll just call it.
So what tickets was dismissed?
The ticket, you got 3 other tickets dismissed. You got the 1 ticket that you got, the no insurance misdemeanor dismissed. You got the 2020 no ops ticket dismissed, and then you had another license improper dismissed.
Okay.
All right. Though you have 4 tickets pending today.
Okay, yeah, because when I just went down there, all I had was 3 tickets to pay. And okay, so do I come in the same meeting, the same media ID number?
Yes, come in the same meeting room.
Okay, May 2nd.
All right, have a great day, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, Lemons.
Yes, I'm still here.
All right, I appreciate your patience, sir.
For your class.
Who is this? All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Dewan Derek Lemons, case numbers SP 1182698, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Mr. Lemons, Your Honor.
State your name for the record, Mr. Lemons.
DeJuan Derek Lemons.
All right. Okay. He had Miss Perkins Moore. Mr. Lemons, unfortunately, wasn't advised on how to fill out the appointed counsel form. This is set for a final pretrial today, and Mr. Lemons got the form, and he was under the impression of the false. Do you have a driver's license, sir?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
What's preventing you from getting a driver's license?
A couple old tickets.
From some other jurisdiction, right?
Nope, all my tickets was in Wayne.
In Wayne, Michigan, or Wayne County?
Wayne County, I'm sorry. I have
I'm
nothing
talking about
else.
city of Detroit?
Yes, yep, I have nothing outside the city of Detroit.
I don't see why you can't. Have you ever had a driver's license, sir?
No, I did not. Unfortunately, I had caught a couple of tickets.
I don't see why your client can't go engage the Secretary of State for a driver's license. These cases are pending, and I don't see that he owes anything else to the court. So here's the deal. Today, your client has an open intox motor vehicle driver. And let me go back to what I was saying about him. We gave him an opportunity to fill out an appointed counsel form. And he indicated that the last time that he wanted counsel to, I believe, I don't know whether he indicated or I wanted him to have a counsel appear, but he has an open intox motor vehicle driver. The only offer the city is willing to amend that to is open intox passenger. And like I always say, I call that a non-offer because open intox motor vehicle driver is an alcohol related offense. It's a $240 fine and it's 2 points on your driver's license. And open intox passenger, if amended count, is going to be a alcohol related offense on your driving record, $240 fine and 2 points on your license. He has two other cases, a no ops ticket and a no insurance misdemeanor. The court is willing to dismiss those two if he wants to take the one, and the court will give him an opportunity to set the matter for trial. At trial, sir, you will have a counsel there to represent you. And in the meantime, that date would be June 27th, 2022. In the meantime, you could take this time to go get a driver's license. You can speak with Mrs. Perkins Moore in a breakout room, and I'm going to just put you in a breakout room with Ms. Perkins Moore so you can speak with her to help you make an informed decision, all right?
Thank you, appreciate it.
He owes nothing. He owes no reinstatement fees, and these cases are just pending, Ms. Perkins Moore. So join the room, please.
Thank you.
All right. All right, let's move on. All right, we're back on the record with Mr. Little. Mr. Little, is your counsel back? I got, can you unmute yourself, please?
Okay.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Alvin Little. Mr. Alvin Little, I have the $240 fine plus the mandatory fees of $50, state fee, another $65 crime state fee, $65 city fee, and a crime victims' right fee of $75, plus a probation fee of $35 a month and a urinalysis fee of $10 a month. You have that $100 assessment that you're going to owe, so your total is really going to come to $1,000. And you can cut yourself a little bit off of that if you come back in 6 months and everything, and you've complied with everything and paid off that 35 and 10, 45 of those dollars, what 135 of those dollars will be if we close it out in 6 months, but that's going to depend on you on whether you've paid the mandatory cost, all right?
Yes.
So you understand we're having you back on June the 17th, 2022. Is that, you understand that?
He said 10/17.
10/17, yes.
August,
No, October.
October.
All right. If it's nothing further, sir, you're free to leave.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
Okay, so
All right, Miss Grisham. Are you there, Miss Grisham? Oh, see. All
Yes,
right, we're back on the record with Mr. Lemons. Mr. Lemon, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what does your client want to do?
Linda Perkins on his behalf, Your Honor. He wants to continue his plea of not guilty, get the new trial date June 27th. In the meantime, he indicated he will go to the Secretary of State to try to obtain his license.
All right, is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm gonna give you a trial date on June the 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m., sir. And hopefully you can go engage the Secretary of State and get a driver's license in the matter. And we'll have you back on June 27th, 2022 to resolve these matters one way or the other.
All right, thank you. And that's one quick question. I'm going to Zoom for the 27th, or do I got to come down there?
No, you're going to Zoom 27th. Make sure you bring some money with you, sir, at least $240 in the event that you are found guilty, so we can get this matter closed out that day. But you may save yourself some money. You may beat the cases.
I'll make sure I have that, Your Honor. And like I say, I'm back working full time, so it shouldn't be no excuses. And I'm gonna get right on top of that Secretary of State and the reinstatement fees.
You don't owe any reinstatement fees right now here. You don't owe anything here right now. Everything is still, an allegation is still pending. You just need to engage the Secretary of State as soon as you possibly can to see what it takes for you to get a driver's license. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations on your job, sir. Good luck with that. And I'll see you back June 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
All right.
Ms. Grisham.
Yes, I'm here.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn my camera on.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Kiera Mercedes Grisham. Case numbers SP 1047542. Counts 1 and counts 2 and count 3, and 18475770 counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Linda Perkins Moore, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
State your name for the record, ma'am.
Kiera Gresham.
I believe you've been here before.
No, this is the first time.
This is the first time?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to arraign your clients, Ms. Perkins Moore?
Your Honor, she stands to mute, waives a form of reading, continues the plea of not guilty. If there are any warrants, we'd ask that any and all warrants be set aside.
Okay, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I can either get your client an offer or set your client up with set your client up with the trial date 3 of the tickets go back to 2020 and the January 1st, 2020, and the other 3 tickets go back to 2018. So
There is one, there's an offer, Your Honor. They want her to plead to failure to display the count 3 and ticket ending at 542, and they would dismiss counts 1 and 2 tickets ending in 542.
okay, and that offer didn't address
Right.
the other 3 matters. So we can get her an updated offer, or we can set a trial date, and we can see if she can wants to do the trial date.
Did you hear that, Ms. Grisham?
Yes.
Why don't
Okay,
you
We
join the
can
break?
see what they are.
I'll also let your client pay the reinstatement fee up front,
Okay.
so that she can get a driver's license, potentially get a driver's license.
And what I would ask her to do is allow her to continue her plea of not guilty, get a court date, and in the meantime, she can pay her reinstatement fees. So the event that she's able to get her license back when she comes back to court on the new day, we should be able to give her a better offer.
Did you hear that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Why don't you speak with her in that regard to make sure she's fully understanding of what is going on with this, and then come back and let us know what your client wants to do. And she does owe a on the 18 ticket, she got a no plates as well that is in default. She owes $366 on that. So that would probably require her to pay the reinstatement fees up front and require her to pay that no plate ticket in order to get a license, but I'm not sure. I'm just letting her know. All right?
Okay.
All right. All right. When you see the prompt, oh, she's in the room already. Go ahead and join the room, please. All right.
Your Honor, I just need a break at 11:30 for 10 minutes.
At 11:30, okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Who's that in the background? All right, Grigsby, what are you doing back?
Okay, because I came down there and paid the money. So my attorney told me to come back and see if it went through so I can take care of it today.
Your Honor, Ms. Gresham wants to continue a plea of not guilty and pay a reinstatement fee.
Okay. All right.
But she wants to know.
We're back on the record with Mrs. Kiera Grisham. I'm going to allow you to pay the reinstatement fees. I told you owe $336 on the ticket that was in default, and you pay those reinstatement fees up front. I'm going to set a trial date for you on 6/27/2022 at 9 a.m., ma'am. You need to come down to the courthouse and pay those reinstatement fees up front. In the meantime, you can pay that other no plate ticket that's in default back in 2018 up front as well. All right.
Your Honor, how many reinstatement fees does she owe?
She owes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reinstatement fees.
I don't know. 6 times 45.
6 times 45.
I thought I did.
Did you hear that, Ms. Grisham?
Yes.
About $606 will get you clearances here at the 36th District Court, and then you should be able to approach the Secretary of State for a license if you don't have any other tickets in any other jurisdictions.
Okay. And I do have another question. Will this I get like any kind of documentation that my warrants are clear? It only came up because I'm applying for nursing school and it came up on my background check and I can't.
Yeah, we'll
start
set
in July.
aside, we're going to set aside the warrants.
Okay.
We'll set aside the warrants and that should be cleared up. And you could probably get that clearance down there as well, or look at the ROA. It should be on the ROA. After the date of warrants will be set aside. So make sure you come back 6/27/2022, and you make your case a lot better if you brought some valid driver's license, valid insurance, and valid registration. All right.
Okay.
Have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
All right, Miss Grigsby. This is the city of Detroit versus Tiffany Grigsby. Case numbers SP 122-62081 and SP 122-62281. I see now that we're gonna close out and dismiss SP 122-62281, and then we're going to close out SP 122-62081. All right. If
Yes.
there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Mr. Byron Gay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. It's Brian.
I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. I did see that. Typed it in wrong at first, but this is the city of Detroit versus Brian Gay, case number SP 100064711, SP 11822511, and SP 11822521. Appearance for the record, please.
Linda Perkins Moore appearing on behalf of Mr. Gay. Mr. Gay, state your name, please.
Brian Tyvon Gay.
And Mr. Gay is here, Your Honor, on arraignment on the warrant, on bench warrant. We'd ask that any and all warrants be set aside, wherein upon the arraignment, he wishes to tender plea of not guilty, waives a formal reading, and stands mute.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll enter a $0 bond on your client's behalf. Your client has two tickets. One, I'm going to set aside the default, on ticket number SP 118222511. That's a drove left of center. I don't have an offer. Is there an offer for Mr. Gay?
Yeah, there's an offer, Your Honor, only addressing a ticket ending in 647, where they would amend it to a failure to display.
All right, 647, failure to display, $240 fine will dismiss the other two matters. That failure to display will likely trigger an additional 30-day suspension. I'll waive the warrant fee. I'll hold you responsible for the reinstatement fee. And keep in mind that you don't have to take the offer. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'll allow your client to pay the reinstatement fee up front and come back in here on 6/27/2022 to deal with the matters at 9 a.m. I can put you in a breakout room, sir, to speak with counselor if you need some better understanding about the offer and what's going on.
Okay, that would be fine. Thank you.
All right. Join the room, please. All right, let's go to Miss Jackie. What's your last name, ma'am?
And Your Honor, it's 11:29.
All right, go ahead. Let's take a 10-minute recess.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, off the record, let's go. Who do we have? We have Tamisha Long. We have, good morning to you.
Morning.
We have Jackie Goodson. We're gonna take you next, Miss Goodson, and then
Your Honor, Mr. Gay wants to continue his plea of not guilty. However, he says he has another couple of matters coming up next month scheduled for court.
well, we'll just have to deal with those when he comes back. I don't have those in the system, so
Okay.
like I can say, I mean, we're off the record now anyway. We got to wait for counsel to come back. I mean, for this, Miss Williams' law needed a break. I can set a matter for pretrial, and I'll still allow him to get a driver's license, and then we can see if those things come up on the 27th, or set a trial date. Then he's going to have to set another trial date for the other matters, or what we can do is set a trial date for these three. Then if the other two pop up by the time trial is here, then we'll just get him an offer on all of them, if that's what he wants to do.
Yes. Mr. Gay, that's what you want to do.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna say, now I'm gonna put this all on the record, sir, so until my court reporter comes back, but I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front.
Okay.
On the one matter, set the matter for trial on 6/27/2022 at 9 a.m. and then we'll be done with that. So once we get back, once she gets back, we'll put that on the record. So let's get Mrs. Jacqueline Goodson.
Just one question, Your Honor. So just to have a better understanding of everything, I pay the reinstatement fee up front, and then I'll come back and address the other two matters on the 27th.
If they come up. Sometimes they don't come up for a while. I don't know. But more importantly, you have to come down to the court and pay that $45, sir. There's no good way that I can tell you to do that outside of coming down to the court. First,
okay.
That's first and foremost. So then if you have a problem, you want to get in contact with us while you're down here so we can clear it up. Because I don't want you to, go ahead.
The other tickets that I have, I know I have a pending court date for May 20th of this year as well. So I don't know if those two are the ones that's going to pop up.
Hold on a second. No, that's all gonna, those tickets are, this is what we're dealing with today.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So I don't have to come to court on May 20th then.
No, we're gonna take care of it all today. That's the only, I only have 3 tickets in the system for you total.
Okay.
So if you have more than that, then they haven't hit the system yet.
I believe that's all because I definitely paid up all my tickets last year.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do. You come down to the courthouse, pay that reinstatement fee up front, wait 48 to 72 hours, and then you can engage the Secretary of State. That's if you don't have any tickets in any other jurisdictions.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put that on the record when my stenographer gets back. Sit tight.
Okay.
Let's move on to Jacqueline Goodson. Can you, Ms. Goodson, your offer is gonna be I did get a copy of that ticket. Now, now this is going to be a one-time deal for you, ma'am, because you've already indicated that you don't need any substance abuse treatment. But I'm going to tell you this: if you come back in here with another ticket like this, then it's not even going to be a question of whether you're going to get some substance abuse treatment. You're either going to plead guilty or take it to trial, and you're going to be looking at jail time. You understand me, Ms. Gibson? Where did she go? All right, we're going to pass her matter then. Long. Let's see what Long has. What brings you here, Miss Long? Are they hearing me?
I hear you.
All right. So Jackie, you're there, Miss Goodson? Miss Goodson. She just popped on the screen. Goodson. All right. She's having sound like Lawson.
Sorry about that. My connection had lost.
You're Long, right?
Yes.
What brings you here?
I had a court date today because I had to pay my tickets off, so I had to come to court to let you know that I paid them today.
What's your first name?
Tashima.
Spell it for me.
Tashema.
Tashema.
Yes.
Is that right?
Tashema. Tashima.
All right. And you paid $240?
I paid $500.
All right. Well, I see at least the one ticket that you entered, one of the tickets I see hasn't been closed. We're going to dismiss that ticket. I'll put that on the record. And then you don't appear to owe anything else down here, Ms. Tashima Michelle Long.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't owe anything. You paid for that dog at large ticket too?
Yes, I paid everything. You had consolidated it all down to $500, and I paid it all.
Yeah, I see. Now, what's going on with that dog?
Remember, he died. He got hit by a car and died.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. That's where you showed me that picture of that dog, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to close your matters out. You don't have any more dogs over there?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do have dogs over there.
Just one. Somebody just gave me a new dog as a gift.
And you're not going to let that dog run amok, are you?
No, sir.
That's probably how that other dog got hit, huh?
He was a boy. I think he was smelling a girl somewhere. And
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. I mean,
this one is a girl now.
That will do it. Yeah. That dog will run far and wide. He'll try to cross 94.
Right.
All right. As soon as we get back, we'll put that on the record. I don't have Miss Miss Goodson is not answering her call. We've already talked with Mr. Gay, and Miss Lawson is not answering. I mean, Mr. Lawson is not answering his.
I'm here.
All right, let's see if we can.
Lawson.
Yeah, let's see if we can find out what's going on with him. Okay, you're back. All right, let's put this on the record. This is the city of Detroit versus Tashima Long. Case numbers V12077-120 and SP11469-261. Appearance for the record, please.
Linda Perkins Moore, appearing on behalf of Ms. Long.
All right, Ms. Long has satisfied both the requirements. We're going to dismiss both the matters, but this is going to be a one-time deal on that dog. You got to keep that other dog together, ma'am. Make sure that dog is vaccinated so that if they come again, the dog is vaccinated and the dog has a license. All right.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, good luck with this one.
You
might want to get it fixed because you don't want to have little puppies running around there, but I don't know. That's up to you.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. What brings you here? What's your middle name, sir?
Me, Timothy Lawson, Darnell Lawson.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Brian Gay. These are case numbers These are case numbers SP1000647-1 and SP1182251-1, SP1182251-21. I've set aside the default on SP1182251-1. I've allowed to pay the reinstatement fee of $45 in SP1006471, and you indicated to the court that you want to set a trial date of 6/27/22. That'll be at 9 a.m. I've also told you that you have to come down to the courthouse to pay that reinstatement fee up front. If you have any problems when you get down here, you need to come up to court so we can solve it so you can get it done that day. Then after you wait 48 to 72 hours to engage the Secretary of State, once that clearance gets there, to engage the Secretary of State on seeing what you need to do to get a driver's license. Other than that, I don't have anything further. You have anything further, Mr. Perkins Moore?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, other than that, I'm gonna have you back on 6/27/2022. Make sure you be here, sir, so you don't ruin that work that I know you're gonna do up front to get that driver's license.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you.
All right, and they have nothing further. Have a great day.
You too, sir.
All right, let's see. What's your middle name, Mr. Lawson? Mr. Lawson?
Darnell.
All
Yeah,
right.
can you hear me? Timothy
Yeah, I can
Darnell
hear
Law.
you. Yeah, I can hear you. I mean, what brings you here today? Is he on a review or something?
Yeah, review. I was supposed to make a payment, but
I know you
in between the time, but
this is City of Detroit versus Timothy Darnell Lawson. Case number SP1132673, SP1149741 and 17 3100801. Appearance for the record, please.
Linda Perkins Moore, appearing on behalf of Mr. Lawson, Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr. Lawson, you know, what it is that you're probably going to give me an excuse for why you haven't paid the tickets. And it may be a good excuse, but the fact remains that you haven't paid them. And you just have so many.
I'm sorry.
You just have so many. How old are you?
I'm 40.
Yeah, you have so much contact with the law, and it ranges from, pretty much everything is, so I don't know if I guess it seems like you've paid most of everything. So I'm gonna hear you out on what you say about when you can get this stuff paid. When can you get it paid?
I don't know the total of the amount, but I know I can make it pay. I actually tried to come down there on Friday. I wasn't thinking Good Friday to the courthouse to make a payment. I should have waited to the last minute because I was trying to get as much money as I can, and the courthouse was closed or whatever. I couldn't get the dang on the kiosk to work for me or whatever. The one that's outside the courthouse or whatever. And I don't know. I can make a payment later on today. I mean, if you can give me a court date, I can go. I mean, assume within next week I can pay $300 more. But I paid like $1,000 already.
All right. It appears that you owe.
And I lost my job. One of my jobs. I lost one of my jobs. And I mean, it wouldn't have been a factor before, but now I'm down to one job, and I'm barely making $2,000 a month. But
well, listen, it appears that you owe. We're talking about $165 plus $240 plus $174.
Like $500.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I can pay $300 this afternoon. I mean, even if I get on the.
I'm not gonna supervise the payment plan. You're already in a payment plan for one of the tickets.
Oh. Okay.
That's $579. I want you to put a date on this $579 when you'll have it paid off. Take into account what you're making and when you can pay it off.
I mean,
then you have a host
so
of reinstatement. You have a host of reinstatement fees here, but I'm not concerned about the reinstatement fees. You need to just concern yourself about that so that when you do get a chance to get this stuff paid off, you can approach the Secretary of State for a license. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
License back. I already got my license. Yeah.
You have your license already? Okay,
yeah.
well, you better put a date on this 679, 579 then. When can you pay it?
A month, 579. I can pay 300 tomorrow, but
all right, pay the 300 tomorrow. Let me give you May the 19th. I want it all paid off by May the 19th, 2022.
I got
you. I'm gonna set it for review. I'm gonna set it for review at 8:25 a.m. All right.
Okay, sir. I got you.
If there's nothing further, good luck to you, sir. Have a great day.
Sir. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yep. All right, let's go to Miss Goodson. Are you there now? Miss Goodson, are you there? I don't know what's going on with her. Her device says that she can hear me, I did see that she turned her video off because it was on for a second, and I have spoken with her, but I don't see, she's not responding. Deja Love,
Yes.
what brings you here, ma'am? Good morning to you.
Good morning. I had a traffic ticket. A speeding
Did
ticket.
you pay it?
No, I just received the paper in the mail just saying that I have to pay it, but I never received a court date.
What's your full name?
Deja Lita Love, Daijailita.
All right, counselor, it appears your client has a speeding ticket 16 to 20 over that she got on 3/6/2022, is in default now. Do you have a driver's license, ma'am?
Yes.
And is your driver's license valid?
Yes.
As far as you know, huh?
No, it is. It is. Last time I checked.
I know, that's what I say, as far as you know.
Yes.
Didn't I say that, counselor?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Let's call the case here. You weren't on the docket today, but since we're waiting on Miss Goodson to get her device together. This is the city of Detroit versus Deja Lita Linda Rose Love. Case number SP132177001. 132177001. Appearance for the record, please.
Linda Perkins will appear to behalf of Love, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to set aside the default. That ticket was had this year is 51 and a 30, 35, 51 and a 35. I don't have an area where that ticket was had. If you want to approach
Grasher. It was on Grasher.
If you want to approach the city, I'll see if we can get Miss London off her.
All right.
Mr. Goss, are you there? All right, let's go with, is Ms. Goodson there? I don't know what she's doing. I spoke to her earlier. Ms. Goodson, are you there? Can you put your camera on, ma'am? All right, we're just gonna arraign her and have her back. All right, Mr. Goss, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Dante Goss, behalf of the people.
All right, we're here on Mrs. Love. She has one ticket. She apparently, according to her, for far as she knows, her driver's license is valid. She has one ticket here of speeding 16 to 20 over. What's the offer?
If she take the class, I give her blockading. If not, it'll be limited access 6 to 10.
All right, so if you take a class, Michigan Defensive Driving class, ma'am, You can get blocking traffic, $175 fine. That doesn't have any points on your driver's license. If you don't want to take the class that's going to be limited access, 6 to 10 over, that's going to be 1 point on your driver's license.
Okay, how would I be able to take this class?
You go online. I'm going to put the information in the chat for you.
Okay.
And I'll have you back for a pre-trial on June the 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m. I'm gonna put the information in the chat about the class. You need to you type it in www. just like you see it here to make sure you get to the right class. Michigan Defensive Driving.com, and it says please select the Detroit Defensive Driving option. You can email me the certificate upon completion.
Is the class like a 1-day class, or how does this work?
Yeah, it's a 1-day class. It's like 14 chapters and one final exam, a quiz after each chapter. Okay. Completion, upon completion, to SEAN period PRK and S at 36 district court.org, and come back on June 27th at 8:30, and then bring $175. All right, take a screenshot of this, ma'am, okay, so that you have all that information.
Okay.
And then we'll have you back. If you, we'll have you back on June 27, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. and bring that $175 so that we can close the matter out.
Okay, you said no points, right?
Yeah, that's no points. That's no abstraction to the Secretary of State. It's just civil infraction. It's almost like an expensive parking ticket.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
You too.
All right. Detrina, what's your last name, ma'am?
Landers.
All right. Were you supposed to pay something?
Yes. I paid Thursday. You told me to pay, I think it was $720. I'm not sure the full amount. But when I went online to try to pay it, I paid 2 tickets. I thought it was the 3 bubbles that you told me it was 3 tickets on there to pay. So one of the bubbles. And there was 2 in there, so I paid them 2. But I don't think them the 2 you wanted me to pay.
What date were you here? You just have so many matters. What date were you here? Why are all these matters still in warrant status?
I don't know. I was just there Friday or Thursday. I think it was Thursday or Wednesday, because I paid it. Yeah, it was Thursday, I think. Because I tried to pay the tickets that you asked me to pay. But then once I seen that I was not paying the correct ticket, I stopped there. But I got the full amount. Well, I had the full amount. But since I sent $258 on the wrong tickets, I'm trying to see if you can correct that and still put it towards what you wanted me to put it towards. Because I did make a mistake and pay the wrong ticket. But I do have
I'm going to have to look at your file. Where is Miss Goodson? Is she here? All right, let's give Miss Goodson another date. Let's arraign her. You can waive her presence, and we'll acknowledge on the record that she is that she's here. And now she's gone.
Linda Perkins Moore.
All right, that's all right. That's all right. I don't know what went on with all of these tickets, man. What date were you here, Miss Lander?
I was there on the 12th
The
or
12th?
the 13th. I think it was on Thursday. You told me to come back Thursday at 8:30. I had 2 court dates. I think one was Monday, and then you told me to come back Thursday. No, but it's not showing what he want me to pay, because he don't want me to pay all these.
I don't see any of these tickets that are payable that have hearing dates. You have a bunch of tickets that have warrants.
He said they supposed to be out of the
Who is talking to you?
I'm here down here at the 36th District Court, and
Okay.
she's saying that.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It would be nice to know exactly what date you were here.
It was Thursday at 8:30.
All right. All right, Miss Jacqueline the Goodson, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Jacqueline Goodson, case number U383-52417. Appearance for the record, please.
Linda Perkins Moore, appearing on behalf of Ms. Goodson, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Goodson, there's an offer here for you to plead as charged and then taking it under a delayed sentence. I will allow you to take this as a one-time deal. You indicated to the court that you do not need any drug treatment.
Yeah, can I explain to you what even happened?
Do you want to speak to counsel first?
Well, yeah, because see, I wasn't even there. It wasn't even about buying drugs or anything. I was just paying $10 that my boyfriend owed. He was in the car. I was in the car with my mom and my grandson.
I don't care what it was. I asked you want to speak to the counsel?
Maybe I should. I
Yeah,
guess
you should, because you're putting yourself at the scene already.
Right.
And the ticket is loiter where narcotics are sold, stored, sold, or kept with intent to unlawfully use or possess such. That's
right,
the allegation.
My mom was sitting right there in the car.
Listen, you can buy drugs with your mom sitting there, or you can loiter with your mom sitting there.
Oh,
your mom could get a ticket for loitering as well, probably.
I wouldn't do that with my mother.
I didn't say you would do that, ma'am. Speak to the lawyer, please.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody wants to talk and explain themselves, but you already put yourself at the scene.
Okay.
Join the room, please.
Okay.
All right, Landers. I see you were here on the 14th. And let's see what was written on the notes on that date.
Your Honor, Ms. Goodson's continuing to plead not guilty, is requesting a bench trial date.
All right. All right, Ms. Goodson, are you there? She hasn't come out the room. Let me bring her out, see if I can. Yes, Ms. Goodson. All right, Ms. Goodson, we're back on the record with Ms. Jacqueline Goodson. Ms. Goodson, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room regarding the matter. Counsel indicates to me that you are looking to set this matter for a bench trial.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Hold on one second. All right, I'm gonna set this matter for a trial on June the 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m., ma'am.
June 27th, you said, Your Honor?
Yes, June 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m., all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day. Good luck to you. I'll see you back June 27th.
Okay, thank you. You too, sir.
All right, all right.
Bye-bye.
All right, Ms. Landers.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
And she's not on the docket.
No, she's not on the docket. She was here on the 14th. Let me see if we can clear this up quickly. You have, I have here the cases that were on the docket. Let's do this. I don't know why these cases are still in warrant status. Maybe because we didn't get the, no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong Landers. All right, let's get the right Landers. I figured it would be a lot more than that.
Judge, can I show you what I have that is showing that I have to pay?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to get it off my notes here so I know exactly. And seeing if ours are the same as yours. Nevertheless, all right, here it is. All right, let's call the cases. Okay, I believe I didn't send this stuff to, I have paying SP 1223254 counts 1, $240, and we'll dismiss that. And paying an improper plate, $240, we'll dismiss that. All right, Miss Nash.
Yes.
Can we, I just sent you, it doesn't appear that I had July for April the 14th stuff in the system that I sent you that. Can you process Miss Detrina Lander's stuff right now? She's in the hallway at the court.
You said you sent it on the email?
Yes, I sent you the whole morning
Still working on this booklet. I mean, I don't even see her right now. I'm going through it. Some of that stuff.
Yes, actually, I'm in a collection room.
She's on the last page of 2000 of Jan. I just sent you a new copy, April 14th, the morning docket. She's on the last page.
Judge, should I step out of the collection room and into the hallway? Because I was inside the collection room.
Yeah, you can step out. You can go to the counter. Well, give Ms. Nash a minute to get this stuff inputted in the system, because it's all, I've got it all written down of what you agreed to do. And it is 7:20. Once she gets it put in the system, then you can either go in the collection room and set up a date to pay, or you can go and pay it, and we'll close
So
it out.
Judge, this is the thing. I already sent $285 towards the ticket, but I didn't know which tickets I was paying at the time. That's why I stopped paying it.
All right, which ticket did you put $285 toward?
I'm not sure. I seen 3 bubbles. You told me pay the 3 tickets either online or at a kiosk. I tried doing it online.
Once she gets it in there, then you come back Zoom in this afternoon, and we'll check it. But it's got to be put in the system first.
I know. I already sent the $285. I didn't know that it wasn't in the system because you told me to pay it that day. So I was trying to pay it that same day that you told me to pay. You told me to pay Thursday. So that's what I was doing until I realized it wasn't the right ticket.
All right, well, you're gonna have to get us the information on what ticket you paid. And then
right now, that's what I didn't catch her name, but that's what she's doing for me now. She's getting the information to the.
All right, so you get that information. Ms. Nash is gonna put this into the system, and then at 1:30, you come on back in and we'll make sure everything is done properly, all right?
Okay, and then I'm here now. I'm just gonna get the rest of the payment from you.
Yeah, well, you'll get into a payment plan or something. We'll see all of that. Ms. Nash, do you see all that stuff just for Ms. Landers at least?
A lot of it is cut off. Like if you start the entries at the top of the page, all that's gonna get cut off. So a lot of that stuff that I'm getting, I'm going back.
Which one is it cut off to?
Anything that, if you start in like Miss Landers, that's okay. I'll figure it out, Judge.
No, I'm right here looking at it. You tell me it's
I can see it too, but when I print it, it doesn't print in its entirety. So I'll just look at the email and I'll just jot it down from the email.
So you want me to start about an inch down or so?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this other one is gonna come cut off too, but I'll start next time about an inch down so that it doesn't happen again. We can try to prevent it from happening. But if we can get her, she's downstairs now. Let's see if we can get that in the system, and then come back to this afternoon, Ms. Landers, and we're gonna follow. If you can get that case number of which you paid, that would help us to better make sure everything is done properly. All right.
Okay, I'm getting the case number now, and then.
All right, come back at 1:30 with the case number, okay?
Okay, and then I'm about to pay all of it now while I'm here.
All right, well, wait until Ms. Nash gets that inputted in the system.
Okay, and thank you. Do I wait down here for her?
Yeah, she's putting it in now.
Okay, and I'm inside collections room if she's come looking for me.
All right, very well. Well, just call back at 1:30.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, that's it. That's it for the app. That's it for the morning. I'll see everybody this afternoon.
Okay, Your Honor, see you this afternoon.
All right, thank you very much. All right, Ms. Perkins, I'll see you later on.
Okay.
Bye-bye. All right, Ms. Nash, I'm gonna send you this other stuff. And next time I'm gonna start with about an inch down or an inch or two down from the top of the page.